This is Huawei Watch 3 review. This sleek smartwatch excels at tracking your fitness and has potential for much more. In some countries, the Huawei Watch 3 will be released in June 2021, and it is expected to sell for around $390, 530 Australian dollars. It is not expected to be released in the US, while an Australian release date has yet to be announced. In addition to the Huawei Watch 3, there is also a premium version, the Huawei Watch 3 Pro, which offers some extra features such as dual-band GPS for improved accuracy. In addition, it has a higher price tag, starting at £499.99, about $690 or 940 Australian dollars. As a design, the Huawei Watch 3 is a drastic departure from the chunky Watch 2, bearing more than a passing resemblance to the Watch GT with a large, glossy face, minimal bezels, and glass that curves at the edges to meet the case. As with the Apple Watch 6, Huawei's Huawei Watch 3 Active Edition has a 46mm case and is supplied with a black silicone band, which is not quite as soft as the Apple Watch 6's leather band, but still really comfortable. The band features quick-release pins to make it easy to switch to something a little more stylish, and is secured with a conventional buckle rather than the tang and loop style fastening that is becoming increasingly common among smartwatches and fitness trackers. There are also two more stylish versions, the Classic Edition, with a silver-toned case and either a leather or woven nylon strap, and the Elite Edition, with a silver-toned case and metal link bracelet. It is a system that works well, and sliding the crown is smooth and responsive. It is also large enough for typing with the Watch 3's on-screen keyboard, although it is still a bit fiddly, autocorrect will come in handy. In terms of the Watch 3's standout feature, it's its 1.43-inch AMOLED display, allowing you to see plenty of information at once. The Huawei Health App offers a huge range of watch faces to choose from, many of which are animated to take advantage of the display. However, there are a number of paid-for options, and those are very costly. In addition to its fitness focus, which we will discuss in more detail shortly, the Huawei Watch 3 has a range of features that make it a practical day-to-day smartwatch, particularly if you have an Android phone and an Apple Watch is not an option. In addition to making and receiving calls, playing music, and downloading apps using an eSIM, you can also work without using your handset, ideal for working out, but even without that, there are a great many benefits, particularly in terms of time savings. Another favorite feature was the ability to make quick voice recordings via the Notes app, so you can quickly jot down anything that comes to mind in a few seconds without having to use the watch's on-screen keyboard. Currently though, Huawei's app gallery is relatively empty. This is not surprising for a wearable running a brand new operating system, and hopefully it will soon be filled in with additional tools for the Watch 3. It would be particularly useful if it were to support third-party apps including Spotify for music streaming and Strava for running and cycling. Alternatively, you can automatically alert the emergency services by simply tapping the crown button 5 times in succession. This works similarly to the emergency alert on the Garmin Lily and provides peace of mind if you are out alone. For everyday motivation, there is a set of Apple Watch-style rings that are meant to keep you motivated before bedtime. You will also be reminded to get up and move periodically through the usual inactivity alerts, complete with a nice little animation of a man stretching. We tested the Huawei Watch 3 for several outdoor runs and an indoor spin session. It took some time for the watch to lock onto the GPS before we began running, but once it did, the Watch 3 recorded our pre-measured course pretty accurately, coming up just a few meters short of the distance we expected. To test the Watch 3's heart rate monitor, we used high-intensity spin sessions. It responded fairly quickly to changes in heart rate throughout a session, not as quickly as a chest strap monitor would, but that's to be expected, but the numbers it recorded were higher than expected during a standard session, with an unexplained peak during one warm-up in which the watch registered a heart rate of over 170 beats per minute. Huawei's Watch 3 is charged via a magnetic puck, similar to the Apple Watch 6. In contrast to Apple's charger, however, Huawei's features a USB-A connector rather than USB-C. As per Huawei, the watch will last around 14 days in power-saving mode, and 3 days in smartwatch mode with all features engaged, very similar to the Apple Watch 6, although in our tests we found that the watch fell just short, lasting more like 2.5 days when registering a daily workout in addition to everyday steps and heart rate. This watch connects to the Huawei Health App, which is available for iOS and Android platforms, and comes pre-installed with Harmony OS. This is done by creating an account, if you don't already have one, entering the PIN from the watch face for verification, and granting it the necessary permissions.